Hello my friends and welcome to another video. My name is Dano and if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. I am a Bujo tuber if you want to say that, and today I'm going to do my weekly spreads for my February theme. The theme for my February was Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I'm going to show you a quick flip through of how the theme turned out before I make the weekly spreads. You can find the plan with me video on the description down below, or you can also click on the card that will appear on the video, and you just have to click on that and you will be direct to that video and you can watch it. I'm really proud of this team and I'm really excited to make these weekly spreads. So to start my weekly spreads, I decided to do again tabs, but instead of doing the tabs on the vertical, I decided to do on the horizontal in the middle of the pages. I don't know if that makes sense, but you can see in the video that basically the right side of the bullet journal is cut in half, and I did it off camera because it was a little tedious and I didn't want this video to be that long. For these weekly spreads I decided to be a little easier, a little more simple, so I decided to print some images from Avatar: The Last Airbender, and honestly I'm really proud of the pictures that I found on the internet. For the images I decided to print on a sticker paper instead of a regular printer paper, just to be easier to put on my notebook. I decided to make the images as big as half of a A5 notebook, and the pictures that I used were a picture of Appa and Aang on their first meeting, because the Avatar, if I'm not wrong, the Air Nation chose one flying bison as their long life partner one time, and that was the moment Aang and Appa met each other and their friendship started. Then, since February is the Valentine's Day month, I decided to put some couples, and I chose to print Sokka and Suki. They are a couple, at least they ended up together on Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm not sure, Suki is not that mentioned on Avatar: The Legend of Korra. That is another Avatar sequel. I think it's sequel, if I'm not wrong, because I tend to mistake on these words. And I don't know if they ended up together or had children. They are not mentioned in the Avatar: The Legend of Korra. And on the right side I decided to print an image of Aang and Katara, and they did end up together and had children, and basically that was for the week of the Valentine's Day. For the next spread I decided to do Momo and a quick note section, and now you're watching me doing this cabbage guy that is what mentioned on the cartoon, and I think this is the funniest character on the show. I decided to put him here because it's just a must, and he always on the cartoon he screams "my cabbages" because they are always getting destroyed. So moving on, I'm doing a mini calendar. I decided to do it again in these weekly spreads because it's more useful, and I can I can write here important events. And for this month I decided to make a Valentine's week. I'm still working on ideas, but I'm planning to do a video every day from Monday to Sunday on the Valentine's Day week. This video, I don't know, I can say that. Basically this week will be all based on Valentine's Day, self-care, and some inspirational videos to like gifts for your a partner and all of that. I am really sure that I'm going to make it, and I will talk about it more in detail soon. So stay tuned when the video about all about this week will come out, because I'm going to do a small video talking about it, and I'm really excited to show you all my ideas for Valentine's week. So I did my weekly spreads in the bottom part of this section, and basically I did them equal. I just separated each side with 3 columns, and on the last column on the right side I decided to do a Sunday and a Saturday and a Sunday in one column only. Now you're watching me just doing my note section. It's pretty simple. I just left a blank space on the side, and I'm sorry, I'm explaining it really badly, but basically I just wrote notes and I just did this outline, and I used my Stabilo, I think it's a, no, it's sorry, it's not a Stabilo, it's a Staedtler highlighter in gray, and just did some separation lines to separate the notes. Following up, I did the outlines again, but using the colors of the 4 elements, that is green, yellow, blue, and red. Since I did this collage of the cabbage man, I thought it was a little blank. I used my craft paper on the background, and it looks amazing, and I decided to do some doodles around it just to give that spicy touch to this collage. Following up, I decided to use my last page. I miscounted the pages. I wanted to do 3 tabs, but instead of that I did 4, so I had this blank page and I had to do something with it. So I decided to do this month spread and a quote page on the left side. For this month spread, I decided to use my craft paper again. These are leftovers from Christmas. I am still trying to reuse some paper that I didn't use, and instead of putting them into a garbage, I decided to keep them and use in the future, and so I did, and I am clearly using them now. I decided to, as I said, do a quote page, and I just think that it turned out really good because I like to use my craft paper. It looks vintagey, it looks beautiful, it looks aesthetic, so why not? For the quotes that I used a quote from Katara and a quote from Iroh. I'm going to read the quotes now for you, and I hope you like the quotes I used because they are really deep, but for a cartoon, I don't know how they managed to get these quotes, but I really love them, so I'm going to read them for you. The first quote that I used was, "But now you're not letting yourself feel anything. I know sometimes it hurts more to hope and it hurts more to care, but you have to promise me that you won't stop caring." Katara said this quote to Aang once he was hopeless and he decided to not feel anything, and it was a little personal and inspiring because it allows you to remember that you have to feel, you have to care, and just being cold or icy on your personality, it's not the reason to be hopeless. And it reminds me that I have to be more caring, more loving, and to have hope. And during these times we all need hope and to be caring for each other and for us, if that makes sense. I hope it does. The second quote that I used was actually from Iroh, and Iroh really did some quotes that were really inspiring, but I decided to use this one that says, "Life happens wherever you are, whether you make it or not." Basically, this makes me feel a lot about life. I don't know if this means anything for you, but for me it means that I just have to enjoy life, and it's important to enjoy it and not be wasting time on hard things and sad things. I have to enjoy life the most, and it's important, you know. If you are in a bad place, remind yourself that life is not just bad things, it's good things, it's happy things. You have to enjoy life, and this is what the quote means for me. For this month's spread, I stamped using my stamps from Flying Tiger, and all the materials will be linked down below, don't worry. And I just stamped this month and did this border and some washi tape, and basically was that. It's simple. And now you're watching the close-ups, and I'm going to finish my video soon, so stay tuned for the flip through that is happening really shortly. So here's the final flip through of my weekly spreads. This looks like a flip book, and I really love that. If you like this video, please consider to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you really like this video. I mean, if you want to support me, you can like it. I won't be mad, I promise. Please turn on the notification bell so you are notified when a new video pops up on my channel. And if you made to this part of the video, please let me know your opinions about the live action that was supposed to happen on Netflix, and I think it was cancelled. I'm not sure, I just want to know your opinions. So stay safe and bye friends.